Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to TOCA Race Driver 3 Career Mode. We're back in Tier 3, well, we're not back, but we have got into Tier 3 after winning the Class B 4WD Track Challenge. So, let us begin. Qualifying is on, and let's go. The tyres are nice and green. Interesting. But let's go. So, here at Donington Park, let me take you through a hot lap here as we try to qualify as high up as we can. We want to brake nice and late for this corner, but let's get it turned in. Okay, that really failed. Caution received for going... This game, I do remember that it would do this, but it just seems to think that every time you go off the track you've gained an advantage, and it is really annoying. Because when you do that and you think, right, let's get back in there, try to make up some time, it just says, nah. So unless you restart, it's a bit pointless, and I don't really want to restart. So let's just go straight into the race, starting at the back here. Got way too much wheel spin off the start. I should have lifted off a lot earlier. But we do have 3 laps from 20th on the grid, so let's see how we can do. Let's brake a bit earlier than we did in that qualifying lap. We are really far back from everyone now, but let's just try to power it down this hill. See what we can do. And everyone's slowing down massively as we dart to the inside. We end up running a bit wider and we're going to lose a couple of places. Go down the inside, and now can we get down the inside for this right-hander? Yep, we can, and we make it stick up into 15th place. So we're about 2/3 through this first lap. Went a bit too slowly through that right-hander. Probably could have just lifted off going into it. But there we go. Right, let's see how we can do into the final corner here at Donington. We catch up a lot to 14th. We get into the slipstream. Yep, we pull to the outside. We should clear him as we get into that first corner.
The leading pack's beginning to pull away. You need to make your move now.
The leading pack's pulling away. Well, let's see what we can do about that. We should catch them going up the hill. That's where I do feel fast. Probably could have carried a bit more speed. We go to the inside. We let it now go to the outside as we go into the inside, and we make up yet another place up into 10th. Now as we head on to the back straight. Wow, really good exit this time. We're right in the slipstream. We can see 6th place. We're going to launch this down the inside. That's my plan here. Here we go. Well, let's just get back into the slipstream. See if that can help us along. Well, we're in 3rd place going into the final lap, so good signs. We hold it around the outside, and we're up into 2nd place as we really get into this final lap now. I think we can definitely catch him. When I say him, I do mean 1st place. Take that corner fairly well, and we seem to be holding it, but this is where we really catch up to the AI. They seem to really slow down here. But not 1st place. He holds it fairly. He actually takes it fairly quickly. And we just can't seem to catch him right now. Seems to be in his zone as 3rd place catches up to us. But we're not going to let him. We're going to try and get on the brakes as late as we can. Get on the power nice and early. And we're going to take 2nd place from the back of the grid.
Right now it's in the balance, so it's up to you.
I think that was a pretty good showing coming.
Lap record. You've only gone and broken the lap record. Come here, I want to kiss you.
Well, we broke the lap record. Pretty damn good, I think. So let's go into the 2nd race of this season. And it is at Silverstone. We have raced at this track before in the Clio Cup, but let's see what it's like in the Formula 1000 series. So this corner should be flat out. Yep, it's the same as the Clios. Right, and now the best bit of the track, this left right-hander. Not really oh, it goes into Magnus and Beckett's. I slowed down there, so I have lost a bit of time. Right, we put the power on. Again, Maggots and Beckett's is commonly viewed as the best part of this track, but we have lost probably about a second just from slowing down that unnecessarily. As we go into Stowe, brilliant corner this is, especially if you can just, we don't take it fast enough, but it is really nice if you get the power on and the car just drifts out wide. Gonna brake just before the 50-meter board, try to get it turned in. Whoa, lose the back end. We lost the back end a bit in there. Just wasn't turning, a lot of understeer, so tried to get the power and just to get the back end out, and it came out a bit too much. Really missed the apex there. Lifted off the brake a bit too late, or we braked too late and as a result lifted off too late. Nice, could have carried a bit more speed through there. Get the power on. Maybe could have carried a bit more speed through there, but we come up now to finish our lap here at Silverstone. Try to take the fastest line to start from the straight, and it's a 140.66. Let's see where that puts us for the race. Not even on pole, we're right in the middle of the field. Not what I was expecting, but then again, the AI do qualify very well, but in the race they are nowhere near at that pace. 140.66 is what we did in qualifying. Let's see what we do in the race. It's not a great start. We've lost one place, possibly 2 places, but we'll hold on to it as we go through the first corner. We hit his back, but that hitbox was a bit weird. And we just overtake about 3-4 cars going into Maggots and Beckett's. Going to go around the outside here. Can we make it stick? Yes, as we're up into 5th place now. The driver who won the first race is well behind us. He must be in about 10th place. As we reach the rev limiter, as we head into Stowe now, can we get on the brakes nice and late? Yes, we make it up the inside of another driver as we get into 3rd place. Halfway across the first lap, it's only a 2-lap race. We dive down the inside, but we end. Whoa, back end, coming out just like on the keyboard. It is hard to feather the throttle, but you are able to do it. It just went out a bit too wide. Should have parked it on the apex more, which we will probably do this time. The car just does not turn. It's so understeery. You brake when you try to turn it and it just doesn't want to go. It's really, really strange. I mean, we saw it happen in the qualifying session, but I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't happen in the race as well. Put the power on and the car drifts out quite nicely to the edge of the track. We're in 3rd and we're quite far off 2nd. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do this, but let's see. So we've gone faster than we did in our qualifying lap, which was a 144.0, or was it 141? Can't quite remember now. I think I said it earlier in the video, but nice and quick through Maggots and Beckett's. We come out now onto the back straight. We have caught up a bit, but we're really going to need to get Stowe and Abbey, I think it is, perfect here. How late can we brake? We brake now. We hold a lot of speed through there, and it sticks. Probably could have held even more speed. Right, let's try and get this right this time. We brake. Gets turned in. Now we get the power on. We've got it to turn in this time. We are catching, but we're not catching fast enough. We're really going to have to give it out all through this last third of the track. Let's see what we can do. Brake nice and late. Get it turned in. The power on. Just touching that curve. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. We're going to have to settle for 3rd, which will see us move to the front of the championship. 2 podiums. A 1st and a 3rd compared to the guy ahead's 3rd and a 2nd. Yeah, this car's just really understeer. Like it's got no front wing on it at all. And I think third place is the best we could really do, especially without changing the setup on the hard difficulty.
You dodged the bullet. Nice performance.
Third place, on the podium. Wow, you really showed them this time, son.
Yeah, 137.0, we just did not have the pace to match them. And it's first equal. How does that... Oh, right, even point spacing between first, second and third. So, but we do win the championship at the end of it. So, I guess that's a bonus. Let's see what's next. Oh. So, my recommendation for this is to either go for the Super Truck International Series or the Japanese Works Cup. If I remembered this one, the Super Truck goes through Barbagallo, and Japanese World Cup is Phillip Island and Oshlaburn, I think. Well, this one does... Ah, that's it, it does Eastern Creek as well. So yeah, pretty decent. I do enjoy both of these. I'm not a fan of motocross, really. 4x4 Monster Series, not a fan of either. But yeah, so that ends this episode, this third episode of the series. Next time we will probably be doing... I think we'll probably do the Japanese Works Cup. So until that time, so until the next episode, leave a like, subscribe, and stay milky.